Breaking the silence, taking the dive in. Nikki pulling strings like she playing the violin. Made in his likeness, radiant vibrance. Give him all glory in a way to deny it. She gon' make you laugh, she gon' stimulate your mind. Making things shake, she ain't in the wasting time. They can come close but can't imitate the grind. Got a different way to illustrate and innovate designs. BTS podcast, gotta watch that. Teaching us the game, that mean Nikki got class. If you watch it once, you gon' wanna stop back. This an opportunity that you cannot pass. Unleash your inner voice, cause better days coming. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days.
Good morning, everyone. I want to share something with you that happened to me a little while ago. I was standing in line at the corner store. You know, everybody got a corner store. Ready to grab my things and just go because I had to be to work. When the person in front of me started buying a lottery ticket, you know how that go, right? And taking their sweet time. No thought for the people that were behind them, no glance, no nothing. At first, I was annoyed, right? Then I thought maybe this is just a one-off, you know. But the more I went out, the more I noticed people so focused on themselves and they couldn't see no one else. And that's what I remember after I was watching this podcast. This guy said 90% of people only think about themselves. I didn't believe that at first, honestly. But after seeing it everywhere I went, I had to admit that it's closer to the truth more than I realized. But welcome everybody to another Motivational Monday. And today I'm talking about self-centered equals spiritually bankrupt. Now, what do you mean by that, Arthur Nikki Nicole? I'm so glad that you're here because today we're going to unpack what it really means to live for yourself versus living for something greater and why your soul, your purpose, and your fulfillment depends on it. And when you're self-centered, you're blind to the world around you. You're so focused on what you want, what you need, what you deserve, that you miss all the opportunities around you to make someone else's life better. It's like walking around with blinders on. You see only your path, but you don't see the people who need a hand, a smile, maybe a word of encouragement. And here's the thing, y'all. Self-centeredness doesn't just hurt others, it hurts you. You know, a while ago, someone very close to me used to say, sometimes you got to be selfish. And, you know, at first I looked at that as being, something negative. I was like, you know what? Nah, you can't be selfish. How are you going to get anywhere in life by being selfish? You got to be there for people any way that you can. And then as life, went on, the devil started working in my life at points. I started thinking about the thing, you know what? If I would have did just things for myself, then I wouldn't be in this position. Not true, right? That's not true. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, we have to be there for one another. When you're focused on yourself, your growth becomes limited. Your joy becomes temporary. Your life becomes small, and you can feel it, even if you can't put your finger on why. I watch people cut lines, honk at slow drivers, ignore someone struggling with groceries, all because they were thinking about me first. Selfishness doesn't always look loud or ugly. It sometimes looks like polite indifference. But listen, y'all, when we live like this, we are spiritually bankrupt. We might have money, degrees, and a good circle of friends. But if we're only thinking about ourselves and we're only chasing temporary satisfaction, we're empty. Spiritually bankrupt means you might be alive in body, but your spirit is small. Your impact is small. Your potential is locked behind what? Your ego. and you don't even realize it. Life has this funny way of showing us what we're missing. That line at the store, that's a wake up call. Every time someone cuts in, every time someone ignores the needs of others, every time we ourselves choose convenience over connection, we are given a choice. So guess what? We're gonna stay small. We're gonna stay self-centered, and we're gonna be spiritually bankrupt. But or we can grow. We can choose to grow. We can open our eyes and see the people around us and make our lives bigger by making other people's lives better. True fulfillment doesn't come from what you get, it comes from what you give. From the smiles that you put on people's faces, the hope that you hand out, the love that you choose to share, even when it's inconvenient for you. So, how do we stop being spiritually bankrupt? How do we move from me first to a life that actually matters? Start small. Hold the door open for somebody. Let somebody go first. Say a kind word. You don't know how far a kind word can go for somebody. And I'm so grateful to have people in my life that encourage me on an everyday basis because I'm going to tell you, not too long ago, I was feeling like, you know what? Why am I doing this? Why am I still doing this? And then I had to remember why I started. The reason for me creating and continuing with breaking the silence is not only for me to have come out of my shell and use my voice, but for me to shine the light on these amazing voices out there. So I had to remember where I came from, where I'm trying to go, and where I'm gonna be in the future. But small acts of generosity will change your whole mindset. Just observe yourself. Ask yourself, am I thinking only about me? Now be honest. Because awareness is the first step. Y'all know that, right? You have to serve intentionally. Volunteer your time. Help someone without expecting anything in return sometimes. When you see the difference you make, you realize the joy of giving is unmatched. Your perspective will shift, and you realize that life isn't a solo journey, it's a shared experience. And I've said from day one, y'all, I want us to win together. And I truly, truly mean that. I want us to win together because I feel like at the end of the day, it's easier for us to get to the finish line together faster. Every interaction is an opportunity to make a ripple, to add value, to leave the world better than you found it. I want you to walk away today with this. If you only think about yourself, if you only live for you, your soul will feel empty. Your potential will be capped. Your joy will be fleeting. But if you can take a moment to notice a person behind you in line, to help someone carry their load, to speak words of encouragement over somebody's life when nobody's watching, you begin to live differently. You begin to thrive spiritually. You begin to multiply your impact in ways that money, degrees, or achievements never could. So I challenge you today to stop living in the me first mindset. Look up, look around, and ask, who can I serve today? Who can I uplift today? Because the more you pour out, the more your spirit feels and the richer your life becomes, not in the things, but in purpose. And one day you're going to look back and you're going to be like, hmm, you're going to realize everything. The person you became by giving, loving, and lifting others is worth more than you could ever take from yourself. So remember this: self-centered equals spiritually bankrupt, but selfless equals spiritually rich. Choose wisely. Choose to be rich. We in this together, and we're gonna rise together. We're gonna win together. Now I want to share a quote with y'all before I get out of here. Selflessness is the greatest poverty of all. Giving even when inconvenient is where wealth of the soul begins. Poverty. Poverty. So as you go through your day today, Just take a moment, pause, look around. I'm always aware of my surroundings, y'all. Look around and see what's going on around you and see what you can do to make your day better and someone else's days better. And I hope that y'all will remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this episode, share it with somebody that may need this word today. And don't forget to turn your notifications on. And I hope that y'all have an amazing week. I hope that you get everything that you prayed for. I hope that your days this week are better than your days were last week. So thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Breaking the Silence, a motivational moment. And just remember that we in it to win it. And let's continue to break the silence together. Later.
Better days, slowly but surely it's a better space. That'll waste my mind, so I meditate till I levitate, I elevate. But I learn not to hesitate, no more, keep moving forward. Chase my goals and focus more towards it. Hate the lows, but I need those to flourish. Place my goal in front, that's what's important. So I ask myself what inspires me. Breaking out of my shell, feeling your shot quiet me. And now I'm breaking the silence like I'm making the cold, let's go. Promise you gon' see better. Hey, gotta keep going till you see them. Promise you gon' see better. Hey, you gotta keep going till you see them.